Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, I am here to talk about the Houston Astros. And they are supposedly saying a few days ago, it came out that they are cheating. Especially in 2017, they had cameras around the stadium in the outfield and were stealing signs away from teams coming into Minute Maid Park. Um, and that they were cheating, and the MLB's investigating. Supposedly, Jeff Luno, the general manager of Houston, said he's himself opening an investigation with the franchise. Supposedly, he doesn't know anything about this. I don't know what the fuck. But supposedly it was just at home, but they did not cheat on the road. But let's look at some things. You look at the ALCS in 2017, and yes, the Astros won the first two close games at home. Then they kind of got their ass whooped those three games in New York. They went down from 2-0 winning to losing the series 3-2. And then they came back to Houston and they won game 6 and 7, ended up winning the series in 7 games. But, and then in the World Series, they split. They won 2 games in Houston, and then I believe they won game 7 and 2 in Los Angeles. They actually ended up winning game 7 on the road in Los Angeles to win the World Series. So, 50% of that World Series was won in Los Angeles. And then you look at this, you look at this year, they didn't win any game at home. And the World Series, all 3 games were won in Washington, and all 4 games were lost in Houston. And actually, I'm not sure, but I believe Jose Altuve, who's their best hitter, actually was a better road hitter. I'm not sure. I got to look at the stats, but I remember the commentator saying in 2017 that Altuve was a better road hitter than home hitter. But I did see another stat that in the ALCS in 2017 he did hit better at home. But it's funny because if they're really cheating, wouldn't they continue? They would have continued cheating, I think, right? Until you get caught, you continue to cheat. Especially if you're in the World Series again this year. And this year, they didn't even win a game at home. They did not win a game at home this year. They lost all 4 games this year. And so they were probably not cheating this year. Most likely, they were not cheating this year. They didn't even hit well at home. They struggled at hitting at home this year in the World Series. So they were probably not cheating this year. And like I said, then if they were cheating in 2017, like I said, yes, the ALCS does look kind of fishy the way it went. They won 2 at home, then lost 3 on the road, and then won 2 again at home. So that one, yes, it looks fishy. But then the World Series again, I guess 2 were won in Houston, 2 were won in Los Angeles. So it's kind of 50% of it. But anyways, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm not too sure. My thing is, why didn't they just not continue to cheat, I guess? Maybe they just wanted to finally win a World Series, and then finally once they won the World Series, they're like, okay, let's stop cheating, because they, like I said, they literally didn't win any fucking home game this year in the World Series. So, but the thing is, what should the punishment be for the Houston Astros if they were indeed cheating? If this indeed comes out to be true, what should they do? I think obviously they're probably going to fine them. They're going to probably take draft picks away. And then what do you do from there? Do you, with the Saints, when they had Bounty Gate, they suspended Sean Payton for the entire season. Do you suspend AJ Hinch for the upcoming season? Do you just suspend them? Do you possibly look at taking the World Series away? Vacating that World Series. How far do you go with that, though? Do you take their fucking championship banner away from the stadium? Do you take their trophy away? Can you even take the rings away from the players? I don't know if you can go that far. I don't know how that works. But a lot of people are saying they should take away their championship. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of punishments they will get if this turns out to be true. But I do think for sure a fine would happen, and draft picks would probably be taken away, and possibly AJ Hinch could face a long ass suspension. And like I said, could they go all the way and take the World Series away? Like I said, what do you exactly do with the World Series? Do you just take it away from the record books? Do you take their championship banner away from Houston, from the stadium? Do you take the World Series trophy away? Can you actually take the players' rings away? I don't think you can do that. That's kind of their property now. I don't know if that's like giving somebody a car and all of a sudden saying, "Hey, you don't earn this car, give it back." I don't know how that works. It would be interesting to see how this go. I think Reggie Bush had to get his Heisman Trophy back when he won the USC. So I mean, I guess it would have to get the trophy back. I don't know how this would work. It would be interesting to see if this is true. What would the punishment be exactly? And they do go as far as taking the World Series. Now, you do not go and reward the World Series to the Los Angeles Dodgers because, like I said, they lost 2 games at home in that World Series. So it's not like they got swept, and it's not like they lost all games in Houston. If it was the Yankees and the World Series, like if the ALCS would have been the World Series situation where the Yankees lost all the games in Houston and then won all the games in New York, then you possibly look at it. But like the damn Dodgers lost Game 2 and Game 7 in Los Angeles, so it's not like, to me, it's not like they deserve the World Series either. Like, I'm sorry, they just don't, because they lost 2 games at home. I guess you just don't give the World Series to that year. It just goes out as I don't know. It didn't exist. Like, I don't think the fans, the Dodgers players, will get satisfied. I really don't. That's like, it would be like giving them the World Series by default. Are people even going to celebrate? Is it going to be a fucking parade in Los Angeles 2 years later? I don't think so. But we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. All right, until next time, I am out like a light.